Yeah. Today we practiced much better, I would say. It's just typical coming off of a bye week. Um, to not practice as well as you've been practicing before the bye week, just because of the continuity of everything. But we got it back together today, I would say.
As a veteran, what do you do in a situation like that to help guys get back and come back?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta you just gotta talk to guys. Tell them what what we're doing this for, remind them what we're doing this for, and then they'll get back on track.
What percentage would you say your health is?
I feel healthy. I mean, as close to 100% as I'll be. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really noticed that he was hurt. I mean, I don't even know if he's hurt or not. So.
What has been able to do the last few days to give you confidence that he can play Sunday?
I mean, throwing the ball to me, I mean, he looks regular. he looks regular to me.
So your expectation is he will play?
I don't see why not. But again, I mean, I don't make that decision. You gotta ask Dak that.
What are the challenges you see?
Yeah, I mean, they're a really good defense, really stout defense. They have a good run defense, and they just gonna present a challenge for us, just because we've been so explosive on offense. So I'm just looking forward to playing against those guys. I think we've been better in the red zone as of late. It's tough down there, It's tougher than playing, outside of the red zone just because the space. But I would just say execute better. You just execute the plays that's being called better. I can't really think of anything else, honestly.
When you mention that execution, what's going through your mind in terms of how you need to run your routes differently when you've got confined space?
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, you just have to be more detailed. You just have to understand that, like, you don't really get do-overs. It's hard, but you don't really get do-overs down there. So, yeah, you got to be on your P's and Q's. Yeah, it's just depth. I mean, every good team that I've ever seen had a lot of depth, and I think that's a big part of what makes a team good. Because it's inevitable that guys on every team are going to go down, guys who you need. So yeah, you need that depth to continue winning.
As a starter, do you take pride in knowing the importance of depth, developing the depth behind you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I just said, I know the importance of it because I know how important it is to winning. So yeah.
How do you develop the depth behind you? What kind of things?
Yeah, I mean, typically the guys that are behind you are probably younger guys who are less experienced. So you try to just give them advice anytime you feel the need to.
Which coach came into y'all's room for the across the hall exercise, and what did you learn from that?
DB coach. Yeah, I learned a lot actually.
Was it Joe? Was it Al?
Al, yeah. Both. Yeah, I learned a lot. Just learned the way that they process things. Usually we just know our job, and we know it in and out, but we don't really know what the guy across from us, what his assignment is on any given play and stuff like that. But when you learn exactly what he wants to do and what he needs to do, like what he's been coached to do, you kind of view your position from a different perspective, and it helps a lot. You can kind of be one step ahead of those guys.
What's your impression of what Mike looks like? He was a couple practices back.
Yeah, he looks good. Hasn't been getting a lot of reps, but from the reps he's been getting, he looks like Mike. So.
Is that going back to like training camp when you obviously weren't able to practice? Is as much as y'all run, is conditioning the biggest part of getting back at it?
I won't necessarily say it's the biggest. I won't single it out like that, but it's definitely a big part of it. Because football shape is just a different type of shape. Like, he does a lot of stuff with Britt, and that gets you strong, it gets you in shape, but don't really get you in the shape you need to be to go out there and run routes, play in and play out. So yeah, it's a big part. But he was he was kind of complaining to me about the same thing I was complaining about when I first came back, like just getting his feet back underneath him, getting used to coming out of the breaks and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, he's easing into it for sure.
During the bye week, what did you do physically? Were you more trying to rest given all your injuries, or how do you keep your stats to each week?
Yeah, I was trying to rest for sure, but I mean, you can't rest for a whole week, so I was stretching. I got a treadmill at home, so I was just getting it in on the treadmill a little bit. Yeah.
Amari, can you speak to your relationship with Dak, just his mentality, the way he approaches life, and the way he goes about football as well?
Yeah, I mean, he's a warrior. He believes he can do anything, from my perspective at least. Anything that can be accomplished on his football field, he believes he can be the guy to accomplish it. And what else? What was the last part?
Anybody you've been around is like that in terms of that mentality to play ball with?
Yeah, usually quarterbacks are wired like that. Not all quarterbacks, that's for sure, but usually quarterbacks. Yeah.
When you see what the Raiders have done the last couple of weeks, do you take some kind of pride in that your former teammates were able to rally and they're ahead of that?
I saw that they won last week, but I don't really keep up with what they've been doing. Obviously, I know about the coaching situation and everything, but I don't really know how their games have been going.